Hi everybody, I'm Alice K. Rucklehouse from Suffering Well, and in a moment, for better or worse, you will see my face. But I wanted to put this up here just to let you know kind of what's happening. In the most recent video of this series, I said that we would be looking at certain scriptures in the next video. Later though, I wanted to insert this idea as I believe it's very valuable. And as a woman, it's my prerogative to change my mind, yes? Those scriptures will be discussed in the next of these videos, unless, of course, I change my mind.
There was one other thing that I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention last time when we were talking about how to use the scriptures, and that's to journal on them. Actually, there's two things, and these kind of go hand in hand. One is that when you're reading these scriptures, and I would recommend that as we're talking about them on this video, you pause the video and ask God to show you what he wants you to see from this, and also how it relates to your life today, because it does. All scripture, it's really crazy, you guys, but all scripture is going to apply to your life today. And then after we talk about it on the video, then spend a little bit of time journaling it, even if it's just 2 or 3 sentences, that's fine. But the more that you do that kind of thing, the more it's going to get into your heart, and the more God's going to be able to use it in your life today, tomorrow, 5 weeks from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now. Okay, you get the picture. Because it'll be more and more into your heart. The other thing that I like to do, and I did this in college with different subjects, okay, each evening I would spend some time, about half an hour or so, journaling about each of my classes, but I would connect those classes to each other, and I would find things that were common about them, which sometimes was kind of hard because, like, I had conducting and Old Testament poetry and a sociology class and statistics, all at one time. How does this all fit together? But I really found that I was able to do that, for one thing, which was I felt very accomplished because of that, but also it helped me to learn what I had learned in those classes. It helped me to really learn it and be able to apply it. And I didn't have to study as much when it came to the tests, and I did really well and everything. Well, it's the same thing with life. When we relate those scriptures to each other, and all of scripture can be related to each other, it's not nearly as hard as relating all those classes to each other. But when we relate those scriptures together, then it just becomes more concrete in our life. It becomes more rooted in our lives, but it also becomes more real. It's more substantial. So I would really recommend doing that. You might not have time to relate all the verses to each other, but choose 2 verses that seem kind of random and relate them to each other. Write about that. Just, again, 1 or 2 sentences about that, and that will really, really help. All right. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.